Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. All the questions regarding the world and the spiritual life are answered by only one word, and that word is life is a drama, Karnataka, Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. Leela means everything appears to be happening, but in fact nothing is happening. So what is ours? Satsanga Leela, as if they are listening. One day a person asked me this question, Swamiji, you run around the world giving talks, crazy. You know, on an average, how many talks I deliver? On an average, per day 2 talks. You keep on moving around the world, give talks, but people don't change. Don't you feel disgusted? See? Like you do so much for your children, but they don't listen to you. So what can happen to you? Disgusted. I never expected this thing from myself. If I have these expectations from you, that you will change and improve because of my talks, I am Maha Murkha Shiromani. Where a God has failed, do you think I will succeed? And to be more precise, I don't want you to change. See? You know the prayers of the doctors? Sarve bhavantu roginaha. If everybody becomes healthy, where the doctors will go? Same way, our prayers to the Lord are the same thing. Sarve bhavantu ajnaninaha. You suffer, then our market is intact. If you see the life of Bhagavan Krishna, how many terrible experiences he has gone through. But he never complained. Always smile on the face. Why? Because he knew this is just a drama. If an actor forgets that he is participating in this drama as an actor, not the real one, not a reactor. We are all reactors. Somebody tells us that you are very beautiful. No, Swamiji. No, I was just joking. Then Then immediately the frustration comes. Because you are reacting. Don't react. So, we don't expect anything good or bad is going to happen because of us. Then the question comes, why all these things running around? Life is a time pass, nothing more. If you take this principle as a guiding force, you will never be frustrated in life. All those who are frustrated, they want to achieve something in life. So, this is the foundation of this understanding, this experience. एष हि द्रष्टा स्पृष्टा श्रोता घ्राता रसयिता मंता बुद्धा कर्ता विज्ञानात्मा पुरुषः. So 3 stages: man, husband, and the world. So on the stage of the world, husband is an actor. So who is the actor? He has to listen to the director. Whatever you are told by the director, that you should perform. There was a drama and last practice, tomorrow it will be launched. So just to have the fresh up. So the director was sitting in the audience, all alone, nobody, because it has not gone public as yet. And the scenario comes, and he wanted to see how these actors are performing or not. So the scene was, a terrorist comes, takes the AK-47 and pumps, tack, 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 and that fellow dies. This is the scene. So terrorist comes and he takes his gun and pumps. And the person in whom the bullets were pumped, he was a Malayali with a lungi in the hand, tied down, and reading a newspaper. Now when these bullets are pumped, he has to die. So he folds the newspaper properly, keeps on the table, and undoing the lungi, and then slowly he dies. Director gets so angry. There is no life in your death. Can anybody die like this? See, you have to act perfectly. So, on the stage of this world, you are an actor playing the role of a husband. See? So what is the husband? In front of the wife, hasi is band. It's a Hindi word adopted by English. Once you play this role, you are a man. What is man? Man is happiness. So what is the role the husband has to play? As if he is submissive, etc. But inside he is happy. So a happy husband is God realization. How simple it is. So esha hi drashta prashta shrota grata rasayita. This husband is the one who is going through all good and bad experiences. But where is he? Saha, that means husband, pare akshare atmane sampratishtate. But essentially, that husband is a man. So in place of the man, keep Brahman. In place of husband, keep Jiva. In case of the world, the whole world, all good and bad experiences of Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti, Samadhi. Play your role. That's it. Don't get rolled up in any role. Once we understand this, you have nothing to do, nowhere to go. Because na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Then what is life? Boring? No, time pass. In time pass, you never get bored. When you are bored, the time is eating you. Therefore, Esha Purushaha, this Jiva, here Purusha means Jiva. Therefore, I told you, when we study the scriptures, the words may be the same, but the meaning and the import of the word with reference to a particular mantra cannot be known by an average student who knows grammar. No. We have to have the understanding with reference to context. This is what most of the students get frustrated. Purusha means what? It is referred in two ways. See, the one who is going through experiences good and bad, the jiva, he is Purusha. Why he is Purusha? Purishayanat Purushaha. Because he is expressing through the body. Puri is body. But he is essentially divine. Then he is also Purusha. Then Purnatvat Purushaha. He is not limited by the limitations of the good or bad experiences. He is beyond that. This is how the truth is to be recognized by analyzing our Jagra Sapna Sushupti Samadhi. Paramevaksharam pratipadyate sayo havai veda tat achayam ashariram alohitam shubhram aksharam vedayate yastu somya sa sarvajnaha sarvaha bhavati tadesha shlokaha. He who thus come to discover is this Purnatvat Purushaha, the one who is essentially infinite, essentially not limited by any conditionings of the Panchakoshas, etc. Param eva aksharam pratipadyate. He who thus is recognizing that I am expressing through the body. Our condition is what? I am living as the body, for the body, on everybody. And the samsara begins. So functioning through the body will be different. An actor is functioning through the body as a character. But he doesn't become that character. He is only functioning as that. In the same manner, he who has thus recognized Param eva aksharam pratipadyate, his essential nature. What is the essential nature? Number one, tat achayam. Chaya means shadow. One experiment, when you go home, do it. And I promise you will not do it. See my confidence. Take a matchstick. This type of thing. Where, because of the light, our shadow can fall on the wall. Take a matchstick and burn the stick and hold it near the wall and see what is the phenomena. The flame will not have the shadow. And the stick doesn't have the light, but it will have the shadow. Similarly, Jiva, if it exists, then only it can have the reality. It doesn't exist. Where is the Jiva? So what is spiritual practice? How much time it will take? People ask this question. Swamiji, how much time it will take to realize? So my answer is very simple. How much time and energy and effort it takes for a husband to know that he is a man? Kill the wife, divorce, go to Himalayas, do charity. What he has to do? All these things you do as a husband and suffer. All these things you do, but only as a drama and enjoy. Therefore, achayam, there is no shadow. It's not whatever is appearing in the shadow, it doesn't exist. The other day, when I was in Birmingham, somebody's house, they had kept some water for the birds. A round thing, I put it, I think, somewhere on my YouTube. And in that, it was daytime, noon. So there was this sun reflected in that. When I saw that, I made a small video, maybe about 1 minute or so. So first of all, that reflected sun in that water pool, very small one, smaller than this table. And then after that, little bit, and then I put something or just disturb the water. Then there were ripples. When the ripples were there, the reflection was also shaking. And after some time, river stop, reflection is steady. So when I saw that, what was my understanding, what I have learned? Because of the water, neither the sun is disturbed, nor the reflection is disturbed, nor the water is disturbed. What we are seeing, reflection is disturbed. Sun is not disturbed, easy to understand. Reflection is not disturbed because it doesn't exist. Water is not disturbed because movement is a natural state of water. So, nothing has happened. This is exactly what life is. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. When the water becomes steady, the reflection is steady, is it an achievement? And if the water is shaky, reflection appears shaky, is it a samsara? Hey Maharaj. Otherwise, we get lost in meditation. I have seen those who do meditation, they are the most miserable people in the world. All the time. Meditation is not done. We have to live in meditation 24/7. Spiritual life is not a part-time profession. Half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. 24/7. That is what spiritual life is. Therefore, param eva aksharam pratipadyate sayo havai tat achayam. The reality which has no shadow. Like the flame of the stick, it has no shadow. Paramatma doesn't have shadow. But it can appear as a reflection because of the media. So the same flame of the matchstick, when you keep it in front of the mirror, there will be reflection in the mirror. Be very attentive. If that flame you touch your finger, you will get burnt. But because of the reflection of the flame in the mirror, is the mirror getting burnt? Why? Because it appears but doesn't exist. Unless we recognize this thing distinctly and clearly, we'll be only doing meditation and suffering silently. Tad achayam ashariram. See, sharira means what? An instrument through which something functions. Shiryamanatvat shariram. That which is subject to disintegration is the sharira. Because what is the sharira? Deha upachaye. From this dhatu it comes. Deha means sharira. Deha means that which is an assembly of parts. कहीं की ईट कहीं का रोड़ा भानुमती ने कुंबा जोड़ा. You know, Brahmaji learned creation from the bhaiya who sell bhelpuri in Bombay Chowpatty. They take a paper and make a cone out of it. And in that, the Pancha Mahabhutas, space is the cone. And then the 4 Mahabhutas are added, you know, Prithvi, Jala, everything. In the same manner, they add the things there. And then Brahmaji, to enliven that creation, he pumps or tops it with the life. And creation is there. So, where from Brahmaji learned? From the Bhaiyas. When everything is there, then they top it with the organic salt. When a car is made, is it made for the wheels? Is it made for the steering? Is it made for the chassis? No. It is made for someone else other than all parts put together. In the same manner, this body is only an assembly of parts. It's not real. And therefore, a shariram. So when all the parts are separated, is something lost? A simpler example will be, if you take a garland, a very beautiful garland, very nice, all world, very good. You have described the garland. Now you cut the thread, remove all the flowers, and see where the garland has gone. Everything is there. In the same manner, in case of the individual flowers, is the waker. See, in Hindi, fools, isn't it? So, collect all the fools. If the person is, let us say, 80 years old, so 80 flowers, huge garland. If the person is old, 5 years, small garland. 3 years, Ganpati Mala. You know, in Bombay, those people who deliver this mala for puja, Ganpati, there are 3 flowers. Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Only thread. But if there is only one flower, can you make a garland out of it? We all talk all the time about the past. So longer the past, longer is the story. Shorter the past, shorter story. If you start living wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are 100% in the present, you have no story to tell. No ego. Therefore, lesser we talk, more we remain in the present. Otherwise, poultry farm goes on. Relax. There is nothing to talk, there is nothing to know, just be. You have learnt everything. Tad achayam, ashariram, alohitam. No activities. I had to do this, I had to do that. Enough of doing. The real spiritual practice is at 2 levels. One is a process of undoing, and second is the process of unbecoming. And this is what exactly happens when we are in sleep. We don't do sleeping. In sleep, there is nobody. You have seen in the Upanishad only. So, undoing and unbecoming, that is spiritual life. Therefore, don't do meditation. Live in meditation 24/7. And how to live that? Be happy. What we are doing, we try to become happy. Breakfast में मजा आ गया. Therefore, alohitam, then shubhram, that which is not contaminated by the otherness, aksharam, that which is not subject to any destruction, yaha tu vedayate somya, he who thus comes to discover his essential nature, O my dear student, saha sarvajnaha sarvo bhavati. Sarvajnaha, efficient cause. Sarvo bhavati, the material cause. He is both the knower and the known. Where are both knower and the known? Knower and the known are together in knowledge. Knowledge divided into knower and known is samsara. Undivided knowledge has neither the knower nor the known. For example, by your eyes, you are able to see everything. Now look at the backdrop and experience. Where are you? Now, next step. Take your eyes away from that and fix on my face. Now see, where are you? You have come closer to yourself. So, you have got vision in your eyes. Yes. Wonderful. Now, see your eyes by your eyes. Try. You are blind. Because here the known object and the knower, they have merged together. Therefore, we tell 100 times, experience without the experiencer is the truth. Meditation without the meditator is the truth. Action without the doer is the reality. More we reflect on this, you see, life becomes effortless. Or Patanjali Maharshi says, Prayatna Shaithilya Ananta Samapatibhyam. What is the way to attain effortless bliss? This is the technique. Prayatna Shaithilya. Minimum efforts are rather no efforts. When minimum and no efforts condition comes, when we are normal. Those who are hard of hearing, they have to put lot of efforts to listen. And because of those efforts, they get tired. And because they get tired, they go to sleep in satsang. See? Because they have put efforts. And those who are normal in their hearing ability, they don't have to put any efforts. Therefore, they are not tired. Meaning what? Why we are suffering? Because we are putting efforts. When our efforts are put, we are doing something. Truth is not created by action. It is not purified by another action. It is not reached by crossing the distance. And for that, you don't have time. When will I get it? No, you are that. See? Sasarvajnaha. Do you know that? I think I know. Maybe right, wrong. About others, this can be possibility. Do you know yourself? Yes or no? Yes, no, both. This principle I learned in a flight, British Airways. I was coming from London to Mumbai. And these days, the young boys who have got lot of IT money, now they have to give some gift to their parents. And parents are normally lower middle class family people. So they have never gone out of um, a small village in Bombay, somewhere like um, Dombivali. Whole life spent over there. Now the son has become very well established, lot of money. So he says, Mama, you have not gone out of anywhere, now you go to Europe. So for the first time, they have seen the aeroplane. They go. And when I was coming, there are so many of them. And for relaxing my feet and going to the washroom, I was standing near the toilet. One man came and he said, excuse me, all right. I don't know why. Are you Swami? Are you Swami? Any objection? Any objection? Then he looked behind. Wife. You don't understand how to head. So took. Now she came. You look like Swami Anubhavananda. Do you know him? I said, yes, no. Now see, yes, no. Yes, because I know. No, because I don't know him as you know him, someone other than yourself. Friends, language becomes important when you come back to yourself. Therefore, Maunam Vyakya Prakritita Parabrahma Tattvam Yuvanam. देखो महाराज, स सर्वज्ञः सर्वो भवति. I know Sarvajna and I am Sarva. Where knowledge and existence merge, that is the ultimate truth. Therefore, one of our book is Knowing is Being. Where knowing and being are separate from each other, you are in samsara. Tadesha shlokaha. About this, there is a shloka quoted. विज्ञानात्मा सह देवैश्च सर्वैः प्राणा भूतानि सम्प्रतिष्ठन्ते यत्र तदक्षरं वेदयते यस्तु सौम्य स सर्वज्ञः सर्वमेवाविशेति. Vijnanatma, the jiva, sahadevaischa sarvaihi, all the faculties, jnanendriya, karmendriyas, prana, all the pancha pranas, bhutani, all the pancha mahabhutas, sampradishtanti yatra. Where are all of them existing? Tad aksharam yastu veda. He who comes to know this substratum on which this expansion of cause and effect is simultaneously existing, he who comes to recognize this, He Somya Sa Sarvajnaha, he has attained fulfillment in life and Sarvameva Visheti, he is one with the totality. If we take our individual experience, I know every part Sarvajna and I am every part Sarva. Where knowledge and being is one, that is the ultimate in the spiritual life. This fulfillment is what is the ultimate in life. But this is not for every Tom, Dick and Harry. Viveka, Vairagya, Shamadhi, Sharaka Sampatti, Mokshitvam Chaiti. Therefore, you will never get crowds for these types of contemplative arrangements. You cannot get. If there is tabla, peti, dance, Nanda ke Ananda Bhayo, Jai Kanaiya Lal ki, huge crowds. Friends, come back to yourself. And thereafter, play the game of life. And when you play the game of life, you are not playing to win or to get defeated. With this, we have completed the fourth question. Now the fifth question. Ata hainam shaibhyaha satyakamaha papracha sayo havai tad bhagavan manusheshu prayanantam omkaram abhidhyayita katamam vava satela lokam jayatiti. Now here a question asked by Shabya Satyaka. Sir, tad bhagavan manusheshu, O Lord, O Guru Maharaj, among the human beings, he who is prayanantam omkaram abhidhyayita. Prayanantam, till the last moment of his life. Omkaram, Om, abhidhyayita. The meaning of the word abhidhyayita is contemplates and inquires what is the meaning of Omkar. Not only chanting Om, 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 Om. No. And in that Omkar, when they have the collective chanting, it's a great fun. I enjoy that. One of them will be trying to pull longer and longer. Others are khatam karna yaar. Competition. There. And there also there are different types. Many of the people, when they chant Omkar, they make the O longer. Oh, like our doggies. Oh, Narayana. See? So, this Omkara is useful to a small little extent, not beyond it. Therefore, avidya is the contemplate, understand. Words without meaning is only a noise. Om, 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 om. No. In Panchadashi, probably, this technique is given. Those who are having a problem of somebody, I have understood everything, studied everything, but I don't know, the mind doesn't cooperate. Whenever I want to sit for quietness, it doesn't. Like many people tell me this point. Swami, you tell us so simple it is. Don't talk to yourself. So he says, okay, but we just can't stop. We don't know when we sleep. Again, we start talking now. What to do? This is called a manorajya. Manorajya means habitual thinking. It's just a habit. Like some people have got a habit of eating the nails. The yogis people, they think everything can be sorted out by the yoga. It's such a stupid thing. But one mother found that her son is eating nails all the time. So she remembered Ramdev Baba. Beta, go and learn yoga. You will stop this bad habit. He went for a month, came back. After that, now he is eating nails of the toe also. Yoga. What can you do? Genius, isn't it? So the problem is habitual thinking. So this habitual thinking can be arrested. Dirgham pranamam ucharya manorajyam viliyate. See? When you chant any finite word or short word, Om Namah Shivaya, 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 anything you do mechanically, you don't require mind to be involved. Like those drivers, if they have got, the gear changing type of car, so once they are expert, they'll be talking, fighting, shouting, and when to change the gear, they don't know. It happens. It is mechanical. Anything you do mechanically in life, you lose the charm of life. There is no charm in it. Why government servants are so bored type of people? Because they have no charm in their life. Why there is no charm? Because there are no challenges. Challenges in life are required for changing the life. Security is the worst condition because of which we become useless, good for nothing. Okay. Challenges are required. But when we do anything, fine, and Anusha, 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 Anusha. If you are a Gujarati, JSK, 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 JSK. What is the JSK? Jai Sri Krishna. Okay. JSK, 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 JSK. Bhagwan gets confused. Arey, mera naam badal diya. It becomes only mechanical. You can see all these people who are doing japa, they are doing, because in that bag, that mala gets entangled in bidi, machis, everything. There are many contents in that, not only mala. Never lead spiritual life a mechanical process. We have to involve our mind. And therefore, the great teachers tell us, Dirgham pranamam ucharya. So when you do not have to repeat something, Dirgham, a long Omkar. And in that, ma should be longer, not the O. When the O is long, all your energy vibrations go out and disturb the world. And if your ma is long, all those vibrations will be spreading in and through every cell of your body, and the body becomes enlivened, fresh. Therefore, when you chant, Om, the process of introverting is initiated. And by this, the habitual thinking is slowly cooled down. So, he who is avidhyayita, contemplating on Onkar till the last moment of his life, he very clearly mentioned avidhyayita, not mechanically chanting. Contemplate. Find out what exactly Om means. Like now, we have got some gadgets. Let's take a phone or anything. So, along that, there is a pamphlet. And drawing is there. It is the shape and the form. Now, they will be taking an arrow from point 1 and it's written there. Switch for on and off. Second, for volume control. Upper is increase, lower is. Then, like there are so many things. So, Abhidheya is the object. Abhidhana is the name. This is a stand. So, what you are seeing is the object. Stand is the name. Object is Abhidheya and name is the Abhidhana. This is a mic. So this is object and the name is the mic. Exactly the same way. Om is the Abhidhana for the Abhidheya. So what is indicated by this Om? So Om is the name. So Om has got these three aspects, A, U and Ma. So A is indicating the Jagrat Avastha, Jagrat Purush, Jagrat Anubhuti. U is indicating the Sapna Purush, Sapna Avastha, Sapna experiences. Ma concluding. So Ma is indicating the deep sleep. Abhidhyayita. So now we are not thinking only in terms of the waking experiences. Forget about waking experiences. We think about useless things, I went there in the room, there was no something, come out of it. We are not here for eternity, only few days, few hours rather now. Don't hold on to anything or anybody in this world. Be with everyone, but don't get entangled with anyone in this world. Then only we can remain 100% in the present. So, hey Bhagavan, kindly tell us that Bhagavan Manusheshu Prayanantam Omkaram Abhidhyayita. Till the last moment of his life, he is contemplating on Om. Katamam Vava Satena Lokam Jayatiti. By this Abhyasa practice, what is that he has attained or he attains in his life? Now the teacher tells. Tasmai Sahovacha Etadvai Satyakama Param cha Brahma Yadonkaraha Tasmad Vidvana Etena Ayatanena Ekataram Anveti. Now Om is both the Param cha Aparam cha Brahma. In Mundakopanishad, probably this mantra comes, where the teacher tells about the truth. He who has come to discover Param and Aparam Brahma, he alone has started living in meditation. Yatra yatra manoyati tatra tatra samadaya. 24/7 in meditation. Now the simple example for us to understand is, for a greedy person, money is the only criteria. So he is in meditation with reference to money. For a glutton, one who is interested only in eating, wherever he will go, he will only think about, यहाँ खाने को कहाँ अच्छा मिलता है. No other theme. See? When I go to China and Japan, all these places, my friends in Mumbai ask me, Swami ji, yes, when you go to China, what do you eat there? There they have got very nice, cockroach pickle is very good. Am I going there to take food? Food is there, but criteria is not eating. No question comes. How they are explained? No, because they are not interested. Cow was converted into garbage. So, what is this Omkara? Bhagavan says, Param cha Brahma. Here the Omkara. So, Para Brahma is attributeless reality. Apara Brahma is manifest reality. Electricity is Para Brahma. And all the expression through all the gadgets is the Apara Brahma. Meaning, if there is a bulb or there is no electricity, there cannot be light. But electricity can remain without becoming a light. Thus, both the manifest is also Paramatma and the unmanifest is also Paramatma. Tasmai sohovacha etad vai satyakama param cha brahma yad omkara. So what is this omkara? It is helping us attain both the Parabrahma and the Aparabrahma. The Aparabrahma relates to the relative world where we are. And Parabrahma is transcending the relative world. In simple words, the truth is simultaneously immanent and transcendental to the creation. Like the waters are immanent and transcendental to the ocean. Ocean cannot be without the water, but the water can be without becoming the ocean. Gold is simultaneously immanent in all the ornaments and yet it is transcendental to the ornament. Exactly the same way, the truth is simultaneously immanent in and through the total creation and yet it is beyond or transcendental to the creation. Our sense organs are immanent in all the sense objects and yet they are transcendental to all the sense objects. See, friends, discover this. That is what is to be understood. So, tasmad vidwan etena eva ayatanena ekataram anveti. Therefore, now where you are focusing your attention? If you are focusing your attention on the Apara Brahma, the manifest reality, you will succeed in that line because you have opted for the manifest reality. This is what the teacher says. Tasmad Vidwan, such a student, by that he attains one. What is that? Therefore, there are three matras of the Om, A, Uma. Now the teacher says, Saha yadi ekamatram abhidhyayita. If the seeker is reflecting on ekamatra, that is only A, U and Ma has not touched it. So, यदि एकमात्राम अभिध्यायित स तेनैव एव संवेदित स्तूर्णम एव जगत्याम अभि संपद्यते. Meaning what? He is now focusing in this waking world on his evolution, whichever way he wants, with full commitment. He will attain success in that. See, spiritual life is not only become Babaji. So, Akar Abhidhyayit. So, Akara tells about the waker, the waking world, possessions and relations. This is all the content of the Omkara, Akara. Now, such a person, what will be his lifestyle, abhidhyana of a? He will be a successful person in his life, materially sound. He will be having a best relational existence, no frustrations. He will be an asset to himself and to the society. Nothing wrong in that. See, if we are living in this world, if we contribute something wonderful, go ahead. But neither we are able to contribute for the world, nor we are able to help ourselves. Only frustration. No. Therefore, yad ekamatram abhidhyayita. Not only not like that. Ekamatra abhidhyayita sa tenaiva samveditaha. By that he becomes extremely aware. Samveditaha. Turnam eva. Very short period. Jagatyam abhisampadhyate. In this world, he attains success in life. Success is not the product of laziness. We all suffer from three enemies. The three enemies are alasya, nidra, pramad. Alasya, laziness. Alasya means what? There is no charm in anything. सुबह उठ के भी करेंगे क्या यार? Remember one thing, old people, why they suffer? They have nothing to look forward to in their life. We must have something to look forward to. Otherwise, where there is nothing, therefore those houses where elderly gents are simply sitting, doing nothing, the daughter-in-laws of that house are most miserable. Early morning, बेटा breakfast के लिए क्या बनाएंगे? अरे यार अभी तो जग गए हो. While eating the breakfast, lunch के लिए क्या बनाओ? Inspired expression. While eating the lunch, do one thing for the evening tea, make pakoda. Whole life only eating, eating, because there is nothing to look forward to. If you are occupied, you will not think about food. If you have nothing to do, nowhere to go, khao. Therefore, in this Jagatyam Abhisampadhyate, the real success of our life is we are not a burden to anybody, nor we take anybody as a burden. One principle many people like or don't like, who cares? I will tell the truth. In most of the families, these elderly people are a big issue. If they are calm and quiet, no problem. But then they get involved in everybody's life. Who has come? Who has gone? Why? Who asked you? Don't get involved. Many families we come across. Swamiji, I know you don't like it, but then to whom will I tell you? You are the only one for me. See, my father-in-law, he comes and doesn't go. We have got such a small house. In that small house, hardly we are 3-4 of us. So when I get tired, I come home, I just want to lie down, but this fellow is standing there. What can you do? Now for us, we will feel that she is insulting the old man. But look at her. She goes for work in the morning at 7 o'clock, comes home in the evening at 7, 8 o'clock, and very responsible position, top position, earning 50 lakhs per year. And her position is this thing. But he doesn't want to go. No, मुझे अच्छा लगता है. अरे you are अच्छा लगता है. मर जाएगी. Don't be where you are not wanted. Once I went from Australia and only one night stay in India, Mumbai. And next day I had to take a flight to London. So my friend told me, Swamiji, why are you running all the time? Why don't you relax, stay somewhere quiet? I said, okay, thank you so much for your concern. From now onwards, I will not go anywhere. I'll stay in your house. He said, no, I don't mean that. See, friends, this is the meaning. Keep yourself occupied, busy. We should not have time to die. So busy. If the death comes, sorry, let me finish this. Wait. Keep occupied. See? Then, jagatyam abhisampadhyate. Tam rucha manusholoka upanayante. So tatra tapasa brahmacharena shraddhaya sampanno mahimanam anubhavati. Now this Rucha, the Rigveda mantra, they take him to the Manushya He is again born in the human form and Tatra, and then he has fulfilled all his desires, achievement, everything. Now he is free from that. And in the next life, then he takes the life of Tapasya, Brahmacharya, Shraddha. You have seen, there are many people, right from childhood, they are contemplative. There is a friend of mine, Vivek. He has got two sons. Elder son must be now 8 years. He is right from childhood. He is not interested in any toys and all that. He'll be sitting in front of the computer, and in that he has learned on his own. He has learned chanting all the suktas and Upanishad and Bhagavad Gita and Rubik Cube, what do you call that? He can do it within 6, 7 seconds. And he competes with that. Let me see how much he does. So deeply involved in that. He knows so many things of the whole world. Because this is the condition. Right from childhood, he gets deeply self-oriented. The second son, Rakshasa. He throws everything here and there. And elder brother tells it, look here, tomorrow you have got examination, you have to study something. He said, why don't you go in my behalf? Who will know? So right from that age, who will know whether it is me giving or you giving? You go, I'll stay at home. Horrible. So these are not accidents. Therefore, sa tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya, he takes the life of tapasya. And tapasya, I told you, we have to have confidence in life. What we call self-confidence is divine grace. Two are together. Self-confidence, because what is self-confidence? Atma Vishwas. What is divine grace? Paramatma Krupa. Atma, Paramatma are one and the same thing. God can help those who help themselves. This is the meaning, tapasya. Never take anything free in life. I remember in New Zealand there was one Gujarati boy, many years before. I was staying with his sister. So he told his sister very clearly, 1 week only I'll stay in your house. If I don't get a job, I'll take any job, don't mind whatever it is. He didn't get any job for 1 week. Then he took the garbage collecting job. His sister said, why are you doing that? He said, no, I don't want to eat free. Never take anything free in life. Or once that free attitude comes, we destroy ourselves. Therefore, tapasya, atma vishwas, and independence. Then brahmacharyena, commitment to the spiritual cause. And shraddhaya, shraddha on scriptures and the teachers, sampannaha mahimanam anubhavati. Such a person who is thus doing the upasana of only akar, that means living only at the level of the waking state, he progresses very well in his life and he becomes an ideal for others who can follow him. This is amatra. Then the second is the dvimatrena. अथ यदि द्विमात्रेण मनसि संपद्यते सह अंतरिक्षम यजुभिः उन्नीयते सोमलोकम स सोमलोके विभूतिम अनुभूय पुनरावर्तते. Now akar is over. Now dvimatrena, he goes to the second stage. A plus u together when he is invoking through understanding the potency of our spiritual attainment, what happens to him? This is the second mantra. And this second mantra we'll take in our next class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.